Alright, so for this question, actually it's not obvious that they want you to use completing the square. Meaning it doesn't say or state there. However, by now you should be able to identify that when you see this kind of a form, x plus something squared plus a number outside, it means actually completing the square. Okay? It's quite obvious one. Right? So, roughly what is the form or how we use completing the square? Let me just write out the general way. Plus bx plus c. If I wanted to do completing the square on this form, it will look like this. X square minus something square plus c. I take the b value, I divide by 2 here and here. Okay? So the form is on the top right hand corner here that I'm showing you here. But if I were to apply it to this case of x squared plus minus 4x minus 6, I will immediately write it as x. What is the b value here, guys?
2. B is 4. No man?
B is negative 4 here. Here, I have not done anything yet. Negative 4. So if I were to divide by 2, what is that?
2.
It's negative 2. You got to be careful about that. It's negative 2. Close the thing with a square. And it's always minus again outside. Just like you see down there. With the negative 2 squared again. So my advice to you everyone. Take the b value. In your head you just divide by 2 and just write down here twice. That's basically it. Then don't forget the value of c behind, which is plus 6. Minus 6. And then you evaluate using calculator for the things that are underlined there. So this thing doesn't change. Okay, some of you are telling me the answer. It's minus 4 minus 6, which is minus 10. You're right. Hence, A is this value here and B is this value here. Okay? I see some of you are okay with that. Maybe it's the second part that stumps some of you.
90. Actually 90.
Right, now for the next part is the English word hence. What does hence mean actually again?
The answer you get is
Yes, so it's a lead up. So therefore, you did something earlier on, or so rather since you did something earlier on, now let's use it for the second part.
Yes.
And you must use it in fact. So actually the left hand side of the equation is exactly the expression on top, which you have to rewrite it in the completed the square form. Right hand side is 0, so leave it 0 lah.
Bring the negative 10 over so you get positive 10.
Yes, so now I'm going to bring the sort of add 10 to both sides, so I get positive 10 here.
Yeah. Then in order to remove the square, you must square root both.
Yes, so now by experience you should know that you're going to square root both sides. To get x minus 2 is plus minus square root of 10. And now I split it up. And don't be confused. Write it out carefully and you won't be confused. You're going to get x minus 2 equals to the positive square root 10. Or x minus 2 equals to the negative square root 10. Therefore, to solve it properly is square root 10 plus 2. Or x equals to negative square root 10 plus 2. Key it very carefully into the calculator.
5.16.
5.16 or? Alright, thank you.